Good evening. This video is for Noah. My son, I want you to know that the opportunity to get to know you, the opportunity to connect with you, literally saved me just as much as it saved you. Okay? I want you to know that if it wasn't for you to actually reaching out, then I might have given up myself. Also, it wasn't until you reached out that others started reaching out. Noah, you are the one that gave me new hope and joy in my life recently. Okay? I want you to understand that I love you and I miss you. And I know that doesn't sound really full in your heart right now. But I want you to know that it is in mine. And I can only work on our relationship to prove it to you. You really did bring me out of a dark spot. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I hope I did the same for you and helped you understand that you're not alone. It's strange how I'm recognizing how all of my kids are dealing with things, and it's frustrating that y'all are experiencing the same exact things that I've had to deal with in my life. I thought I could possibly be the one to help break a chain of all the different traumas. I I really wanted to be the one in my family that didn't have issues, didn't have mental health issues, that didn't have marital issues, spousal issues, and child custody and child support and all that shit. I wanted to be the one to break all those chains. Where's the box for this thing? Excuse me, I'm sorry. The headphones are echoing way over here. They're on super loud. Just glitched. Hope it didn't fuck something up. We're good. So, anyway, I want you to know that my whole life has been fucked up beyond belief, beyond my capability right now to describe to you what exactly has happened. But little tidbits in my life, such as you reaching out and us staying in contact, has really made my life better. It really has. I want to find a way so that we could spend more time together. I want to find a way that we can share more about our lives together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've missed out on so much, and you've missed out on so much. And we can't go back in time and get that back, but we could build even better now that things are different. No matter what happens in life, I hope you can understand that I'm trying. And it isn't so easy now that I've got 44 years of life and things built up in my life to just kind of rearrange my life so it. I don't know how to describe it, man. My contacts are fucking up today. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say here is that I regret all that time missing, while at the same time, I'm looking forward to building something with you, something better, something that most folks don't have. Okay? Um, I hope me speaking about all the other kids in my life doesn't spark up some type of animosity or jealousy or hate and discontent for me or the other kids. Okay? Um, y'all are all experiencing something, and you and Allie are the oldest, and she's dealing with shit on her end, and I know you're dealing with a bunch of shit on your end. I'm trying to equal out the attention. Okay, that's something a parent has to do with multiple kids. All right. Um, I'm sure you've watched a few of my videos already. I think you have your settings set so it's private or something, or incognito. I only see you pop on when you like one of them. It doesn't really show me when you watch it sometimes. I don't know why it does that. Because I've seen one video, you liked it, but it didn't show up as you watched it. So I don't know. Anyway. My point being is, I don't want you to think I'm neglecting your attention or thinking of somebody else over you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you guys started contacting me and staying in touch with me all around the same time, and to me it's exciting, while at the same time it's a handful. Like, I got to communicate the best I can about who I am with all of you at once, and this is the platform that is the easiest for me to do that. I am posting most of my same videos to the YouTube channel. I guess just as a backup, because nobody's really watching that channel. I don't know why. It just didn't make any sense. Uh, there's things in life that need my attention, and kids that need my attention. And I know you're not little kid no more, dude. I know. You're a young man now. You're starting your young adult life. You're done with school. You got a girlfriend. You got a job. You got a nice truck. You got a dog. You know what I'm saying? You got your buddies. Go hang out and go fishing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you're busy, and I'm busy. I don't want you to think I'm avoiding you. I don't want you to think I'm neglecting my responsibility to keep that communication, to keep that relationship open. Okay? There's just so many things I can talk about and say. How about you hit me up and send me messages? Tell me things you would like me to talk about. Or ask me questions. Okay? I'd like to share with you in much detail as possible who I am, where I've been, what I've done in my life. I've already shared a shit ton already. But it's the subtleties and thing of life. Like, I'm not a soda drinker, but use this as an example. The people that like Coke, people like Pepsi. Okay, which one are you? What kind of pizza do you like? Um, you get what I'm saying? Like the little things I care about. Okay, and I know very little about all those little subtle little things in your life, and I want to learn. I want to know about those because I wasn't there. Because I should have been there to know what my son likes and dislikes in his life, where he goes to hang out, what kind of buddies he has. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of this, I have to earn these discussions and this kind of trust of conversations and stuff like that. But again, I'm here. I'm reaching out. I'm letting you know I'm here. I'm willing to try. I would like to have those conversations. Um, I spoke in another video recently where I was saying, what is a dad and what is a real dad and what does it mean to me? Well, I want you to know that I've never actually been able to have that longevity of raising a child to express by practical application of what I believe a real dad is. But here I am, 44 years old, trying to reach out to you and show you this is who dad is. Okay? I hope that kind of makes sense. So let's clarify. Who are your siblings? Okay? Your biological sibling, Michael. He was raised by his mother in another state, and the young man that graduated high school and joined the Marine Corps and served with me, who came from the same town that she moved to, ended up raising him. Okay? So I claim him as my biological son, and I've spoken to him, but his real dad is the man who raised him to be a good person. Okay? He's 29. So I wasn't even graduated high school when he was born. And I didn't even know she was pregnant when her dad moved his family to another state. He was in the Navy. And then you have your biological brother, Aiden and Robbie, in Washington State. Okay? Aiden was born 2011. Robbie was born a year and a half later, about 2013. Forgive me, I have a lot of animosity towards that woman. Aiden is about 16, 17 years old. '16, I think. Don't quote me on that. Last time I got to see him, he was 7. Okay? And that was 10 years ago. So he's 16 going on 17 this year. His younger brother has autism. He can't speak. But he's smart as shit. He tries to communicate by making noises and and hand gestures and body language, and then showing you. He can literally run down the hallway, grab all his clothes, and put them on, and get his shoes on, while his brother's, well, at the time, while his brother was begging for me to tie his shoes, help him get his clothes on. So the younger brother had autism, super genius, but he's stuck in his fucking head. Okay. That's another separate issue that I have to deal with in my life, and I don't have contact with him right now. I've been trying to find Aiden on the internet, but it's proven to be more and more difficult. And I've caught rumors of an Aiden Phillips dying in Washington State, which really concerns me because I'll never get a straight answer from anybody that I know out there. So that might be a concern for me later, but just know that Aiden and Robbie are out there, and those are your biological siblings, okay? Now, when it comes to Allie, Zeke, and Adela, when I was in Washington, and I had ended that relationship with Aiden and Robbie's mother, Amanda, Allie's mother, her and I were serving in the Army together. She ended up moving in above me, and I had to go run upstairs and literally grab her boyfriend, fuck buddy, or whoever the fuck it was, and literally drug him out the fucking door and threw him down the fucking staircase. And at the time, Allie had been traumatized by her biological father and her mother's boyfriends and shit like that. So that night when I threw that guy out, I went back upstairs and I put that little 6-year-old girl on my knee and promised to always be her safe person. And since then, she's clung on to me as her dad. And for years now, she's been posting content about not having her dad. The same emotional state that you've had, I'm pretty sure, okay? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I want you to know that you're not alone. All of my kids are having that longing feeling, okay? Well, at the same time, I don't want you to think that I'm trying to give more attention to other kids than needed, okay? Each of you are all going through different things, and I have to address each thing differently. Now, I don't know if you understand this or by observation of watching your cousins, that girls are fucking wired different and they're fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? I never really knew your cousins. I knew of them, they were around, I didn't really get to know them. It wasn't until Allie started clinging on to me that I started understanding that girls are delicate in the mind and in the heart as well. Okay? So I have to deal with her on a separate level than I would deal with you. Talking to you, I feel like I'm talking to a buddy, my best friend. Hell, I live on a cul-de-sac, and that just... damn. Anyway. I want you to know that you are important to me. I want you to know that no matter what, I feel closer to you now than I did when I held you as a baby. I know that sounds strange, but I only got to be around you up until the point where you were walking. You were just starting to walk. And then mom and her weird shit started up, and I just couldn't fucking handle it no more. I want you to know that I did not run away from you. I moved out of that house. I stuck around town for a while until I couldn't do it no more. I want you to know that I tried until I couldn't do it no more. So I went elsewhere to find work and a safe place to live. It's not safe for me in Jacksonville. Every time I've tried to set up to stay there, and it's happened 3 times now. Something weird keeps happening every time I move there. It's like somebody knows I'm there. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. It's some kind of adult bullying. Let's just at least leave that. You don't need to know all that bad shit that's happened to me. Just know that somebody in town makes it very difficult for me to be in Jacksonville as soon as I have an address there. Okay? Again, I want to emphasize that no matter what video I'm putting out, please don't think I'm directing more energy towards somebody else. Alright? Most of these videos I'm putting out are for all of my kids. Because all of my kids need to know me. Because all of the mothers of my children have said something, did something, to make all y'all not want to have anything to do with me. Okay? And I know you said it wasn't about what was said about me while I wasn't there. It was mainly that I wasn't there. There's other things that have been said in the household, I guarantee it, that has ate away at you over the years, and I want to destroy all of that bad shit by keeping good open communication with you, to show you that I am a good person, to let you know that this is me in the raw, and all these videos that I'm posting is for your benefit. Okay? I've got a mix of my personal life going on in these videos. I've got it mixed with my education and all of my kids and stories from life. So this is like the most ideal way to get to know who your dad really is. This kind of thing excites me. Setting up my office, talking about setting up a microphone and your computer in your office and all this shit. It does benefit some people to look around and say it's simple, it's not expensive, and all these electronics, even this Samsung tablet from years and years ago, it's like almost 10 years now. Walmart. Everybody that shops at Walmart can have all this shit. Okay? So it's not something that I've got fucking money for. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all gotta fucking save money. And you save it and go spend it. Save it and go spend it. That's the way it works. Okay? I like sharing the things that I do. That's the point. Okay? To me, being the teacher also helps teach me. I was taught a long time ago, the best way to learn is to teach. Okay, so I applied that with everything I've done so far. And as I'm going through psychology, life coaching, the ministry program, um, and working on all of my social media stuff, I've got other social media stuff that's not labeled to my name and face, and it's just a residual income. Okay. Um, and I'm putting together a men's health whole shebang, um, based off of everything else I've got going on. June apparently is Men's Mental Health Day or Mental Health Month, so I'm gonna be pumping out some stuff for us men only. Okay. Um, You'll deal with basic stuff and relationship stuff and home life and blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you learn something, and I hope this really does help you learn a little bit more about me. So, with that said, man, I'm gonna cut it loose for the day. I've got some more videos to make. I'm gonna post this one right away. Tag you. It's going on 2:30 my time, or I'm sorry, 12:30 my time. So that means it's close to 2:30 your time. um, I can sit here and babble forever, man. Just know that you saved me just as much as I saved you. Okay? And if it wasn't for Gavin, neither of us would be here. I can tell you that much. Tell Gavin I said thank you. Because he saved my son, which also saved me. Have a beautiful, beautiful night, son. I love you.